Hayden Crawford here from the Dreemtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specializing in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology Readings and Insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Well, did ya? Did ya? I didn't think so. Now today on the live, I'm going to be revealing some truths about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers and the alphabet. Now, I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles like these ones here, and essence sprays, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I found to be the most accurate and reliable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So if you'd like some insights with me today during today's live, then don't be shy. Make sure you introduce yourself, leave your date of birth in the chat, let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, ruling number, and personal year cycle influences today during the live. Now, a big thank you as well to everybody who's recently subscribed to my channel. I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of people that have subscribed over the last few weeks. It's been amazing. And thank you so much for all your wonderful comments on my videos, my podcast episodes of the Numerology Show and Cosmic Conversations as well. It really helps my channel to grow by you leaving a comment and subscribing and sharing my videos with people that you love in your life as well. So thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. It's amazing. The Oversoul Codex Collective community is growing as well rapidly, and so we're getting some really wise souls, starseeds and truth seekers from all across the planet joining the membership portal as well. So if you're interested in being a part of that, then please feel free to reach out directly to me, and I can give you the founders offer member as well. Now, for the purpose of today, as I said, we're going to be doing Pythagorean numerology, but I'm also using my amazing Cosmic Family Oracle cards, which is 88 activation cards. It's a deck of cards, actually, that I introduced to the Zeitgeist back in 6 months ago, actually. So it's the Cosmic Family Oracle. It's a numerology stroke colour therapy deck of cards that we're going to be using today for extra layers of information after I've done the numerology insights for you as well. So I'm going to pick a card out for the collective. So this is for everybody who's watching me live now or watching the replay. So this is going to be a meaningful message for you. All right. And it is the Andromedan Starseed, Zayden. There you go. So I nearly called this card Hayden, actually, but I decided to call it Zayden instead because I thought it was a bit egocentric by calling it me, because I am an Andromedan Starseed, you see, and I live as a creative nomad. So this may be that you are also an Andromedan Starseed and that you're living as a creative nomad yourself, and you're starting to wake up to your multidimensional essence of the truth of who you are right now. All right. So yeah, the Andromedans really love freedom more than anything else, and that's why they often can't go into regular 9 to 5 day jobs, because it doesn't work for them. So if you're watching me live, make sure you leave your date of birth in the chat. I'm going to come and have a look and see who's joined me today, and yeah, let's get it rolling today. It's so lovely to have you with me. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure that you're not only going to receive information, but also you're going to learn a lot as well during the live, because my lives are really educational as well. I like to show you how practical and easy it is to to really align with numerology and to use it as a tool to be able to really decode your true purpose in life, your strengths and weaknesses, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures as well. So how good is that? Wonderful. So let's have a look at who's in the chat today. So if you want to have the first reading, then drop your date of birth in the chat. Hello to the Sovereign Star. It's lovely to see you back again. How are you? Are you all right? Lovely to see you. Hello to Helen Bortolosis. Bortolis. And that's wonderful to see you here today as well. So who's going to be first up on today's live then? Who should we do first? Should we have a look at Helen first today? Yeah? Let's have a look at Helen, should we? Brilliant. Hello to Teresa as well. Nice to see you. Teresa K. Rakes. Lovely to have you here as well. And you'd like me to do one for your partner's birth date as well. Yeah, I can certainly have a look at doing your partner's birthday as well. So you loved your mini reading so much, I replayed the live to my partner and saw you were going live tonight. So I had to come and see if you do a mini reading for him as well. Of course I can. Yeah, 100%. 100% I can indeed. Yes. There you go. Ah, nice to see you again as well. Okie dokie then, let's have a little look. So, okay, so we've got Helen. I think, Helen, should we start with you? So, Helen, if you drop your date of birth into the chat, because you were the first person to come into the chat, I think. Or was it Sovereign Star? I think it was Sovereign. I'll have a look at doing it. I'll tell you what, whilst we're waiting for Helen, I'll do your partner's birth chart next. So, what's his name? So, born on the 7th of June, 1991. Beautiful. So got a day number 7 and a life path number 910, 19, 26, 33. Oh, okay. So he's a master number. Yeah, master number vibration, the 33. So some of the oldest souls on the planet are the 11s, the 22s and the 33s. They've come in to master a particular lesson in life, and for him it's love, so look at you. So, for him he's a nurturer, he's very creative. The 6 is Venus. It's a very maternal vibration. So that's bottle number 6 in the colour mirrors. It's called Venus, the planet of love. So, he's a lover and not a hater. So he's a nurturer, and very creative. A lot of the 6s are, they're like going into either the holistic arts or the creative arts or design and aesthetics. Some of them even make great actors as well. But it's a beautiful energy. Now, he's actually hypersensitive as well. So he has got a bit of a weak soul protection. He's got the arrow of hypersensitivity. So he's got he's very, very sensitive. He's got a weak soul protection. So he might get easily hurt by people. So just the little throwaway comments, might deeply offend Mesut. Okay, so that's his arrow of hypersensitivity. His day number is a 7, which means he's a seeker of truth. So he's a philosopher. He likes delving deeply into information. So he loves knowing what's going on in the subconscious mind. So he loves anything mysterious, illusionary, miraculous. And, he's really big into, faith and justice and equality are really big themes for him as well. So for him, he's very good at listening to the problems of other people, but he may tend to carry his own burdens alone. He's somebody who likes delving deeply into information. And the 7 is Neptunian, so it's that beautiful past life in Atlantis stuff that comes up for him as well. So he may have soul memories that resurface for him in this incarnation of what he was doing in Atlantis. So he may find he's drawn to working with crystals, energy healing, maybe starts exploring Reiki, or even psychology or psychiatry, so really going into the deeper aspects. He also may be drawn into the legal services because he likes justice, equality and fairness. So he's a supporter of the underdog. Now his soul colours are pink and turquoise, so Venus and Neptune. This is what I would say is the Pleiadian starseed soul colours, So often when you find starseeds depicted in marketing, they'll use these colours to showcase their traits, because it's all about expressing love, you see, and this is what he's here to do. Now, for him, he has to learn his own way, so no one can tell him how to live his life. He's got to do it his own way. So even if that means that sometimes he has to fall, dust himself off, get back up again, it's just what makes him roll. And also, he loves his home and family, so his family mean everything to him. And he likes to have a beautiful home as well. So it's got to be full of plants and nicely interior designed. He's also somebody who's very wise. So he's come to the earth with a great depth of wisdom and idealism. So he carries a big sense of responsibility. And also, he has had sacrifice in his life in one of these 3 areas. So either love, health or money. So he may have loved and lost. Or he may have made money and lost it, made it, lost it, made it, lost it. So one of those 3 things. Now this year he's in a 9, 10, 15, 22 is a 4. So he's going to be building solid foundations and structures either within his body or within his business this year. So this is a powerful year really for him to look at getting organized around, his finances, his business, start building solid foundations, but also his body as well. So in my last personal year 4, I went to the gym and lost 16 kilos. He may be drawn into doing the same thing, like how can he get more organized around his health. Maybe he's starting to look at getting fitter this year as well. So it is a practical year of taking action. Yeah, there you go. So So Helen says, do you want me to do your partner's, Helen, or would you like me to do yours? Which one did you want me to do? And hello to Sierra as well. Nice to see you, Sierra. How are you going today? And of course, we'll have a look at doing Teresa K. Rakes as well today as well. There you go. So the card that comes up for Mesut is the Andromedan philosopher. Look, there's that 7 energy, the philosopher. So Adhil. So, again, he's the keeper of secret ancient wisdom. So he's got the ability to be able to tap into the Akashic records and retrieve information. And, maybe his soul just carries a blueprint, of or the templates of ancient wisdom that may start resurfacing for him in this incarnation as well. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. No worries at all. Well, hopefully that's connected with you, Mesut, if you're watching this. And if you want me to do your full Starseed Numerology Report for you, I'm more than happy to create one for you as well, my friend. Now, as I mentioned, they are on special offer today because it's Friday here in Perth in Western Australia for only 59 Australian dollars. And I'll pop a link into the chat for you to claim that nice and securely through the online shop. And that, of course, will reveal your galactic origins, your strengths and weaknesses, what's on your Oversoul Codex, your past life implications, and any karmic lessons as well that you need to become aware of to escape the birth-death cycle, So they are very predictive. And they do that all the way through the lens of colours, numbers, and the alphabet. So I look at not only your numerology through your birth chart and name chart, but also your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. And, of course, any colour influences as well are included within the report as well, which adds in an extra layer of information about your personality blueprint. So it is a little bit like a roadmap of your life. All right, so there's the link for the report for you. All right, there you go. Fantastic. Hello to Sue Borgiste as well. It's lovely to see you, Sue. How are you going today? There you go. And then for Teresa, you want me to do you because you've got no partner. And excellent. Oh, you're very welcome. There, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at... what's your partner's name, Helen? So he's born on the 21st of the 3rd, 1964. Beautiful. Okay, so a day number 3. And a life path number 9, 10, 23, 24, 25, 26 is an 8. And then the year is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 is a 6. Great, so you've got a 9, a 6, 3, a 2, a 1, and a 4. And 2 1s as well. Brilliant. All right, so he's called George. That's a good strong man's name, isn't it? Hello, what a lovely day, 90 as well. It's lovely to have you here in today's live. Now remember, guys, if you love what you're seeing today and you'd like to get your reading done first as well, remember I do have the super chat option available now that my YouTube channel has finally been monetized after years. So you can drop a live chat reward or gift into the chat as we're going through as well. So that's a great way to get noticed as well. There you go. I do past life regression. Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, and I can actually start tapping into that through your numerology as well. So that's really cool. So George is a manager, so he'd make a good business analyst or a financial analyst as well, because, he's a good manager. He's a good money manager, man manager, project manager. He loves being in control. That's the thing about the 8s. They love being in control. I married a life path number 8 and, I know what they're like. So you can see that there. The 8 is Saturn. So he likes building his future on solid foundations. So he's kind of prepared to do the hard yards. And so he won't build his house on the sand where it'll fall down. He'll build it on the rocks. So he's very methodical, in the way he goes about his business. He's very intelligent. He's got the arrow of intellect, the 3, 6, and 9. So he's always thinking, analysing, rationalising, philosophising. His mind goes 10 to the dozen. So his long-term memory might be a lot better than his short-term memory. So he'll remember all the names of the people that he went to primary school with, but he won't remember what he had for his tea last night. He'll be like, what did I have for my tea? So he also has the arrow of the planner, the 1, 2, and 3, which means that, he's got an inherent love of order. So he loves to know what's coming next. So as a day number 3, he's very analytical, sometimes a bit critical of himself as well, but he's also very orderly, very process driven. He's very creative as well. So he's somebody who probably loves music, lyrics, poetry, the arts and the healing arts. The 3 is Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. That's bottle number 3, Jupiter, the coral ray. So he's all about expansion and self-acceptance. So he needs to learn to fully self-accept so he can really stand up in the world and claim his spot. So you can see there he's very active on the mind plane, So what I would also say for him, he's very practical as well. So he's got a nice creative gift that he could express through his hands, but very practical. So quite traditional and conservative in his values. He'll work hard for the things that he gets. And nicely balanced communication skills as well. So he's got very good gut first impressions of people, so he can trust his gut. This year is in a personal year 6. Now the 6 is a brilliant year of redecoration, spending time with the family as well. The 6 is where you kind of want to reinvent yourself as well. So a lot of people, change up the way they present themselves to the outside world. But often the home comes under scrutiny in the personal year 6 as well. So many people will actually move home during that phase as well. All right. So hopefully that's connected with you, Teresa. All right. Leave us a few comments and let me know. You can always watch the replay, because I think Teresa just messaged me to say her phone went off. Make sure you watch the replay, Teresa, once we've gone through this, because it'll be uploaded on my channel and then you can get George's information. All right. Fantastic. All right. So I'm going to have a look next at. Oh, sorry. That was Helen. That was your husband, wasn't it? That was yours. So Teresa, we can have a look at doing yours next. Are you there, Teresa? Or should we go to Sue just to make sure? We'll come to Sue Borgist. All right. And what a lovely day 90 says, okay, so can I post my birth information for past lives? Yeah, we can have a little look at that for you as well. I can get some information for you already on your past life there. What a lovely day 90. So I'll come to you after we've had a look at Sue and Teresa as well. So Teresa, message me if you've come back into the live and that you can see me. Hopefully you have. And there you go. So Helen says it's true. Good. Well, listen, if you loved that and you'd like me to do your full Starseed Numerology report for you, or one for George, then just make sure you click the link that I popped into the chat, and that'll take you through to order that nice and securely through the online shop. It's 22 pages of information all about you and your soul's journey. And that's on special for $59 Australian today. All right. Great. Okay, so we're having a look at Sue. Now, Sue, were you born on the 2nd of November or the 11th of February? If you can confirm that for me before we get cracking with your chart today. And you're back, are you, Teresa? Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. We were doing George just then, so it's all good. Did you have to plug your phone back in, did you, Teresa, yeah? So, Sue, you're born on the 2nd of November, 1954. Beautiful. Whereabouts are you watching from, Sue? So, Sue, you've got a day number 2. And so you're very sensitive. The 2 is feminine, sensitive and intuitive. So when you've got a day number 2, you love being in partnerships. You're happiest when you're in a relationship. You're very intuitive, often very empathic as well. So it's a very protective energy, actually. I'll show you that in colour form. So bottle number 2, Sue, is called the Moon, and it's pale blue over royal blue. So this is very Archangel Michael, kind of Mother Mary energy. So it's the empath, the sensitive. So you're a very protective, nurturing person by nature. Now, you also are, your ruling numbers are 9, 10, 19, 21, 22, 23 is a 5. So yeah, you're a feeler. Like how you get thinking people, feeling people and doing people. You're a feeler because both of your numbers, your main numbers, are on the soul plane. They're emotional numbers. So your 5 is your ruling number. So you don't like being restricted. You need freedom. You need to travel. You need to get out into the world instead of hiding away from world. You know, that's just who you are. So your 5 is mercurial. So this is your life purpose, you know, the 5. The 5 is the center of the emotional plane. It's like the heart energy. So that's why it's green in the color mirrors. So it's the color of the heart chakra. So it's about space. So your soul needs space. That's why you need to express yourself freely with the people around you. So that's why you've got to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely. You've got to make sure that you learn to let go of old masks of who you once were in your life and be truly honest with yourself about what it is you want. So if any part of you wants to hide away from life, Sue, it will make life quite difficult for you. So you can see there your 2 and your 5 are the moon and Mercury. Blue and green soul colour people. I know they say that blue and green should never be seen, don't they? But in this case, it's part and parcel of who you are, you know, and the vibration of your resonance. Now, this can bring in past life implications of the burning of the witches or the European persecutions. So you may fear persecution, or that if you step into your magic, that there will be consequences for that, you see. So it's interesting, isn't it, to see how it can play itself out. So, Sue, you know, you've got the arrow of determination in your birth chart as well, which is the 1, 5 and 9, which means that you're very persistent in life to achieve your goals and dreams. So you're a bit like a dog with a bone. You know, you'll see your goals through to finality, no problems whatsoever. So you won't start projects and stop them. You'll kind of see them all the way through. You're also very chatty as well. You can be very talkative with people, especially when you know them, you like them and you trust them. And as I said, you've got beautifully balanced intuition and sensitivity. You're a very practical person by nature, very organised, and you like doing things properly, you know. So you've got an alignment with the material realm. So you'll still like a nice house, nice car, nice clothes, and all of that will be of importance too. Now, the year that you're in is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're going to work hard this year, Sue. There's going to be lots of stuff for you to do practically. You know, this is about building solid foundations and structures, either within your body or within your business this year. So you might find that this year you kind of need to conserve a little bit of energy. You know, maybe if there's been some sickness or there's been some, you know, sort of like you've been energyless or whatever, this is the year where you want to recuperate as well. Because in your 4, it's like building reserves again, but it's also about getting organized as well. You know, so many people will actually look at the finances and stuff like that within their personal year 4 as well. So it can metaphorically feel like things are moving forward quite slowly for you in your personal year 4. But remember, everything is kind of happening for you and not to you, Sue. So just use the time wisely to get organized. All right. I'll pick a card out for you as well, Sue, from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards, and we'll see what comes up for you, should we? There you go. So remember, if you love what you're seeing today and you feel so inclined, remember to drop a make sure you drop a live gift into the chat as well. I've just had my channel monetized, so even if that's just a few dollars, please, it will help to grow my channel. So yeah, you can use your live chat gift to be able to do that. Yeah, the name of the Starseed deck of cards that I'm using is a deck of cards that I created myself. It's called the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. So there are 88 activation cards for your soul's journey, and I have these available in stock as well. So if you'd like a deck of cards, message me and I will make sure that I send you the link to order them nice and securely through my online shop. All right. There you go. So you got the Andromedan healer, Valkyrie, that's come up for you, Sue. And this is about healing heartache through solitude. So often, you know, 5s do need to set healthy boundaries. You know, that green vibration's come up for you again there. So the 5, which is your day number, means that you've got to set healthy boundaries, okay, and be around people that will allow you to express yourself freely. So what you might do is sometimes hermit yourself a little bit. So, and if you're finding yourself doing that at the moment, it might be because you just need to kind of integrate some heart-related healing. Thank you, Teresa. I'm so pleased that you love the deck. Thank you. There's a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into those, I must admit. And thank you as well, the Sovereign Star. I'm pleased that the deck of cards has connected with you as well. Hello to Lisa Waterson as well. Lovely to see you here, Lisa. We'll have a look at doing a reading for you today as well, my love. But Teresa K. Rakes, you're next up on today's live. Hopefully, Sue, that's connected with you. Leave us a few comments and let me know. And if you want your full report, you know where to click. This is the link to get your full 22-page Starseed Numerology Report. Now, if you don't know what a Starseed is for any reason whatsoever, guys, then first of all, like, where have you been? And secondly, a starseed is basically just someone who's human by birth and by DNA, but their soul comes in from a different galaxy or constellation or parallel universe for the purpose of helping to raise the vibration of this planet into the new Earth. So many of us are actually galactic volunteers that are born with amnesia, and we have to go through the whole awakening process before we fully anchor down who we are, where we're from, and what we're here to do. So one of the features of the full Starseed Numerology Report is it will reveal whether your soul has arrived onto the Earth plane from Andromeda, like mine has, or from Arcturus, or Lyra, or Sirius, or the Pleiades, or Orion, or Alpha Centauri, or Antares, or Alpha Draconia, or one of a plethora of other constellations and galaxies out there. Once you know that, it helps you to define your mission. But it doesn't stop there. It also explores the major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. It looks at the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart at the time that you're born to be able to reveal your galactic origins. Also looks at your oversoul codex, your past life implications, and any karmic lessons that you need to learn to transcend the birth-death cycle as well. And all of that for just 59 Australian dollars on special offer. Because it's Friday here in Perth in Western Australia, only 59 Australian dollars, which works out to be about 38 US if you're watching in the United States. And then just remember to send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by. And then just give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. There you go. Oh, was it? That card was so perfect, was it? You work with your Andromedan team. Me too, Sue. Great. Ah, fantastic. Yes. Oh, that would be lovely. Now, next up is Teresa. Teresa, you're born on the 19th of the 11th, 1954. Okay. And then we'll have a look at Nicole after Teresa. Okay. And then we'll have a look at you, Lisa, as well. All right. Okay. So Teresa, born on the 19th. So you actually got a day number 10. Your ruling number is a 9, 10, 19, 21, 31 is a 4, Teresa. And then your year is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 21 is a 3. 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. There you go. And hello to Aaron Ifield as well. It's nice to see you, Aaron. How are you going? You all right? There you go. So Teresa says, I've had been taken up twice. What does that mean? There you go. So what you can see there, right? You've got a karmic number 19 as your day number. So there are 4 karmic numbers, guys. You've got the 13, the 14, the 16, and the 19. The 19 means that you may have abused your power in a previous incarnation. You know, so often it is in with ancient Egypt, you know, where you may have like sacrificed humans or whatever. You know what the ancient Egyptians were up to. And actually, because the 19 reduces to the 10, which is your day number, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So the gold soul color people often have past life connections with ancient Egypt. So, but for you, you might be a bit reluctant to step up into the role of the leader or the pioneer, or into your own sovereignty, because you've abused the power in a parallel life. I always say they're parallel lives, not past lives, because time isn't linear. It's a spiral of consciousness. So you are an entrepreneur, but you may sort of hold off setting up your own business because of that abuse of power that came through. Now, you will be called to stand in your personal power in this life instead of giving your power away, because your soul colours are very much on the yellow-green spectrum, because you've got your 4, which is your life path number, which is Uranus, which is yellow over deep turquoise. It's very yellow-green soul colours, which can bring up patterns of where you give your power away. And that can even go back to times like the Cathars, the group of alchemists that, found their abilities to turn base metal into gold during the 14th and 16th century, and then they were persecuted, killed by the Pope and the military at the time. So it can bring them in those patterns in your life of you giving your power away or not stepping up into the role of leadership. However, if you overcome that, you could have your own business, you're very entrepreneurial, you could become a powerful manifester, you could be a great real estate agent, you could make a lot of money in business, because remember, the 4 is about business. The 4s make great teachers as well, so they're very disciplined and they work hard. There is a sense of conservatism with the 4 and practicality, working hard. So 4s are very good with business, trades, manual arts. They're often the 410 people. They'll go into occupations where they'll make a lot of money in business by working hard, No, you're very determined in life as well, Teresa, to achieve your goals and dreams. You've got this beautiful arrow of determination, the 1, 5 and 9, which gives you great persistence. So you won't start projects and stop them. You will see them through to finality. So you're quite stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. Having the 4 wands can create challenges and difficulties with verbal self-expression, expressing your feelings specifically. And, that might become problematic if it's left unaddressed, and it can sometimes create an imbalance in the thyroid gland. It can become overactive or underactive. But your year that you're in at the moment is a 3. So this is a year of consciousness and social expansion, Teresa. So you may find an influx to parties, gatherings and soirees. So make sure you say yes and turn up, because you will meet highly beneficial people that will help you in so many different ways this year. So that's very important to know. But also it's a year of broadening your consciousness. So you may enroll on a course. Your brain is going to be hungry for information this year, and it's going to be able to anchor and retain that information a lot better this year than it will do in any other year. So use the time wisely to get cracking with some extra learning activities. There you go. I'm very well, thank you, Aaron, for asking. Yeah, very well indeed. It's Friday here in Perth in Western Australia, so I'm going to get to spend a couple of days with my boys and take them out for a nice walk around the park. That's my dogs, by the way. My boys are my dogs. Excellent. All right. So, Teresa, I'll pick a card out for you as well. All right. There you go. I know, exactly, Nicole. You're next up, aren't you, Nicole, yeah? There you go. So, okay, so there we go. You've got Coronis that's come up for you, the Hadean Genius. Now, this is about a rebirth after depression that's coming up for you. And this is about overcoming isolation. So I don't know whether you've been feeling isolated, but sometimes, when you feel isolated, you can get a bit down in the dumps. But the rebirth is kind of on its way, or if not, it's already happening. So you're starting to sort of see the sun shining between the clouds again, and you're starting to go, oh, right, okay, so I can now see why all that stuff had to happen. It could have been the loss of somebody close or whatever. And you go through the dark night, and then the sun comes out, and you're like, oh, I'm feeling like I'm ready for the next chapter. Yeah. There you go. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Very sweet. So, Teresa, yeah, what beautiful energy you've got, though. So you are an entrepreneur, having your own business. The 4s are very practical. So you've got some brilliant abilities, very practical person by nature. So if I was to give you a flat pack, Teresa, you'd know how to put it together. If you give me one, I'd be reading the instructions upside down. All right, so we're going to come to Nicole next. And then we'll have a look at you, Lisa. How good is that? All right. So I'm going to have a look at Nicole. Now, Nicole was born on the 18th of the 6th, 1990. And you specifically wanted to know more about your past life connections, or what we call parallel life connections, Nicole, didn't you? So where are you watching from, Nicole? So you've got a 6, you've got an 8, you've got 2 9s, and you've got 2 1s as well. So you've got a day number 9, you've got a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 25, 34 is a 7. Then a year is a 9, 10, 15, 23, 24 is a 6. Okay. So there's a couple of things coming up for you for past lives already. Firstly, you know, the day number 9 people, especially when it's derived from number 18. 18 is a slightly difficult vibration. It's sort of spiritual material conflict. So it can mean that you, because you are a healer, you're a healer, counselor, nurse, social worker, you're a healer stroke teacher vibe. You know, you've got the same combination of numbers that I've got. So I'm a life path 9 with a day number 7. You're the other way around. So healer teacher vibe, but this means that you might actually go into an occupation like teaching or healing or nursing or social work as a way to get a regular paycheck at the end of the month, because you may have like a belief system that you can't be both spiritual and wealthy. So this is often a past life where you were a nun or a monk, and you may have signed vows of poverty. You know what I mean? So in this life, you have to overcome those entrenched belief systems that you can't be both spiritual and wealthy. So that's one of the things that comes up for you. The other one is Atlantis with your life path 7. The 7's, the turquoise ray, is Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, or the king of Atlantis. So many people with this beautiful turquoise ray vibration have had many incarnations within Atlantis. So you could be working with crystals, energy healing, sound therapy, or even Lemuria, actually. Yeah, so, and those soul memories might start resurfacing for you in this incarnation of what you were doing there. So you may start, you know, be even drawn into psychology, psychiatry, hypnotherapy, because you like exploring human patterns of behavior, the belief systems, and delving deep into the psyche. So justice and equality are very powerful themes. A lot of the time there's crystal technology and advanced technology that can come up with the 7 energy as well. So it is very galactic, you know, especially the 7-9 combination, because the 9 is Mars fire, which is red over orange. So when you reduce the 18 down to the 9, it's red over orange fire. So it needs to be expressed and not suppressed. So this energy you need to speak about how you feel instead of bottling it up and getting angry and frustrated. So often, you know, there is a timeline where you were involved in the fall of Atlantis, or you were there, you know, either as a you know, sort of like a technician, maybe advanced technology, and you were, you know, or maybe AI had gone, you know, rogue, and you were sort of there during the fall of Atlantis. So that's why sometimes you come back in so that you can right some of those wrongs as well. But the past life of the nun or the monk as well. Yeah. So you love sound therapy, do you? Yeah. And you've seen some of your past lives. Yeah. You've had a few. There's a few that have come in there. 100%. Yeah. Now you can also see this year. This is a year where you're going to be focusing on your home, your family, and redecorating, beautifying yourself. You may even like decide that you want to move. You know, because the home will come under scrutiny specifically this year. If you get chance to spend more quality time at home with the family this year, it's really important for you. You may be a bit of a skeptic, you know, initially when you're introduced to new concepts, ideas, or people. Once they've given you evidence that they're genuine, you'll become a convert, but you'll always be a bit dubious about believing stuff at first. So, thank you, Lisa. I'm so pleased that you love the deck. I really appreciate it. So Teresa says, I'm teaching, doing readings. Yes, that's perfect for you. Yeah. I spent 30 years in outreach, walked away after I awakened. I hid myself until I shed the old false teachings. Great, yes, and came out of hiding about 5 years ago. And you're a Reiki master as well, Teresa. There you go. So that's perfect, isn't it? Yeah, that fits exactly, doesn't it? Beautiful. Oh, well, I'm a Reiki master as well. I got my Reiki mastership back. Oh, it must have been about eight or 9 years ago. Yeah, I've taught 18 Reiki masters over the years, and it's been such a journey. I absolutely love Reiki. You know, I think it's such a beautiful gift to have. So well done, you know, on giving that beautiful energy to people. That's so nice to hear. Well done. There you go. So Lisa, you're next up on today's live. So Nicole, hopefully that's answered the questions for you. I'm going to pick a card out for you as well. So very much there's a nice Pleiadian resonance with you as well that's coming through. Yeah, but I'd have to do the calculations based around the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart to confirm or deny my suspicions. So I use ancient Hopi techniques to be able to map the soul's journey as it descends onto the earth plane from the different constellations and galaxies. Because the Native American Indians have an intimate relationship with the Galactic Federation of Light, and they taught them how to do that. So I use their techniques in order to be able to map your cosmic origins. Yeah. So yeah. The card that comes up for you, however, is the Arcturian Genius. Oh wow. This is Arcalis, and this is interesting because this is about analysing information and advanced knowledge. And you can see that this this beautiful archetype here is part Arcturian, part AI. So it's what we were talking about before, you know. So maybe there is that connection with technology in you, advanced technology. So you may be able to sort of tap into the Akashic records yourself. So I'd highly recommend regressions for you to put together the pieces of the puzzles. There you go. So you have your own spiritual channel, and have my awakening about 6 years ago, and my spiritual abilities go online. There you go. That makes sense then, doesn't it? That's Arcalis. So you're putting your spiritual gifts out through technology. Fantabulous. Oh, I love that. Well, you know, if you loved that and you'd like me to do your full report for you as well, Nicole, I'm more than happy to do one for you as well. Claim the special offer by clicking the link in the chat, and then send me your birth details, all right? And give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you, because they're not AI or computer generated. I'm old school, so I do them myself, all right? Brilliant. All right, well, I'm going to have a look next at doing so we've got Lisa. Lisa, lovely Lisa. Where are you watching from, Lisa? There you go. So you're born on the 28th of November, 1970. And where are you watching from, Lisa? So you've got 1, 2, 3, you got a 2, you got an 8, a 7, and a 9 as well. Beautiful. So you got a day number 10, a ruling number 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 29. So you're 29, 11. So 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 22, 20, yeah, 29, 11. And then yours are 9, 10, 11, 19, 20, 21 is a 3. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hopefully you are. Now, I'm hoping that all of you guys have subscribed to my channel already that are watching today. Hopefully you have, and you've clicked the bell for future notifications so that you don't miss my podcast episodes, my weekly podcast episodes of Cosmic Conversations and the Numerology Show, where I interview the world's leading metaphysicians and numerologists. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you do that. And also make sure you tap a like on this video as well, and share it with people that you love in your life as well. Remember as well that I have both podcasts out, but some weeks I just put out Cosmic Conversations, and some weeks it's the Numerology Show. So you won't always get a weekly episode of Numerology Show. Sometimes there's 3 weeks in between a show on Cosmic Conversations or the Numerology Show, because I'm trying to run 2 things at the same time. There you go. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, I'm pleased. Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Nicole. I'm glad that's connected with you. And hello to Air and Mist as well. So, Lisa, you're a 2911, so you've kind of signed up for the role of the Olympic spiritual athlete. So on your soul contract, you sort of said, look, I want to evolve quickly in this incarnation, so throw it all at me, you know, and you'll learn through issues of separation. So it's your last look at issues of separation though, Lisa. So you may go through divorce or separation from family, or even separation from country in the more extreme scenarios, you know. So you're a master number 11, one of the oldest souls on the planet. The 11 is duality. So it represents a life being good and bad, black and white, right and wrong. So it's not going to be easy. So people who aren't really serious about their soul evolution do not incarnate as a 29/11. However, it does mean it sets yourself up for being a good life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker. You could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, but it is a very, you know, sort of challenging incarnation, if you know what I mean. So because you're a day number 10 as well, you're very entrepreneurial. So I often find people with a day number 10 with a life path 29/11 have got Orion origins, because there is that sort of aspect of the sun gods that comes up with the 10. but also duality. And Orion beings live in a environment of duality, like the earth plane, where they're trying to rebalance the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So you could have your own spiritual business as well, so either a life coach, a spiritual teacher, or a social worker, because you can only really ever take people as far as you've been yourself. So you're a guide for people as we emerge into the new earth. Now, for you, you had those issues of separation may have started for you, Lisa, from childhood, when maybe your parents separated. There may have been some challenges around you feeling like you didn't fit in with the world around you because you were so sensitive. So many starseeds feel like that because we don't. We come in from higher dimensions of consciousness, anywhere up to the 12th, and then we incarnate on the 3rd dimension, which is the earth. And when we get here, we're like, oh my God, what is this place? You've got taxes, government, you've got war, you've got money, you've got the eggplant emoji, and it's all a bit hectic, isn't it, Lisa? So, for you, you may have felt like you didn't fit in when you were growing up. And of course, that can be a challenge and difficulty for you, even within your adult relationships as well. Now, you can be very talkative, Lisa, when you know people and you like them and you trust them. You can really know how to open up and really hold your own in a conversation. And you're also somebody who's got the arrow of activity, which means that you've got a suppression of nervous energy and you're always zipping around all over the place, doing loads and loads of different things. So you need to learn to slow down. So surround yourself with people that are more chilled out than you are, because they will serve as a reminder that it's okay for you to do that as well. Now, this year, you're in a personal year 3, which is about consciousness and social expansion. So you may find that you're broadening your social horizons this year. So make sure you attend gatherings that you're invited to, because you'll meet beneficial people. But also, the 3 is about consciousness expansion. So you may feel drawn to learn something new this year as well. Yeah. So, it might be a course that you want to study, or it could be something more vocational through work. Any of those things, really. And this is the card that comes up for you, Lisa. You got the Ascended Master Paul the Venetian that's come up for you. And this is Paul the Venetian's on the 3rd pink ray of active intelligence and love. So this is when you're involved in a creative project. The Ascended Master Paul the Venetian will come in and say, look, I'm going to guide you through this. So if you listen to me, I'll show you how to do things in the right way. Yeah. I love Paul the Venetian, isn't he? He's a lovely, handsome chap, isn't he? Don't you think? There you go. Paul the Venetian on the pink ray. So the cards that I work with, they feature 7 different galactic races, the archangels, and some of the ascended masters as well. So they're like a color therapy numerology deck of cards, and they sort of feature all of it. So there's 88 of them, which is twice the size of a normal deck of cards. And the cards actually are beautiful because they come in like this beautiful hard box as well. So they're like color therapy numerology deck of cards, and they've got a booklet that comes with them as well, a nice thick book, which is in color, and it teaches you about each of the specific cards and what it's for, and it even teaches you how to use the cards as well. So it's a book that I wrote to accompany the deck of cards. So if you love the cards as well, then just feel free to reach out, and I'll send you the link to get your own deck of those as well. All right, so Aaron Mist, I think you're next up on today's live, aren't you? So leave your date of birth. If there's anybody else that's watching me that would like some insights today as well, don't be shy. Make sure you introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. Now, if you love what you're seeing today as well, don't forget to drop in a live chat gift as well. Just a few dollars really helps my channel to grow as well. So that would be amazing if you love what you're seeing today. Yeah, that would be fantastic. My channel has literally just been monetized as well. So that's after 10 years of creating over 400 videos. So it's not the fastest growing YouTube channel in history, but I am persistent. Absolutely 100% persistent. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Lisa. There you go. Now, is there anybody else here that would like me to do some insights for them today whilst I'm live? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Hopefully there is. Then I'd be interested to do some more readings if you're there. If you're not, then I'm going to head off into and go and get some lunch. There you go. Oh, wonderful, Aaron Mist. Good, good. Well, I'll pick a card out for you then, Aaron Mist. All right? I'll pick a card out for you. And the card that comes up for you is Lord Lanto. And this is the Ascended Master on the second golden ray of wisdom and illumination. So often find when Lord Lanto comes in, it's time for you to study something, learn something new, or you're leveling up in some way, shape or form. So he's guiding you into stimulating your brain. And also, you know, it could be lost wisdom from previous incarnations that's coming back in for you at the moment as well. So, you know, often it stimulates the mind to receive as well. So I don't know if that's something that you're actively pursuing at the moment, but leave us a few comments and let me know. All right. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed today's live. It's been brilliant. What a lovely group of people we've had today. And a big love to everybody who's been watching, from Sue and Helen. Oh, Sierra. We forgot about you, didn't we? Sierra, are you still there? Sierra Southern. Sorry, I completely forgot you were there, Sierra. So if you're still watching, Sierra, drop your date of birth into the chat and we'll have a look at doing your birth chart next if you like. I'll give you a few minutes. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Did you like that, Lisa? Did it all make sense for you? Listen, Lisa, if you'd like me to do your full Starseed Numerology report for you, there you go. I'll drop the link into the chat and you can order that nice and securely through the online shop. And then just remember to send me your birth date, time, place of birth and living name and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. All right, my love? Fantastic. I think we've got a bit of a lag on comments today, haven't we? So I'm going to love you and leave you. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. And I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, big love. And bye for now. See you soon.